What job makes the most amount of money for the least amount of work? Fired college football coach. Jimbo Fisher out there making $77.5 million to sit at home. The jobs that make good money without much work usually require 10 years of experience to get there. Sometimes in big fast-growing, fast-moving companies you can end up in a random, WFH job that pays great and you literally do nothing all day. I think people even forget you are there. It is a strange artifact of the current world we live in and I can't imagine it lasting forever, but I know a guy who had one of these jobs and was able to also do basically full-time freelance work at the same time that he collected a full-time paycheck and benefits. It lasted for about 2 years until somebody wised up and cut him loose. Insurance brokers, but it would be hard for the first 10 years. But once you have built your client base, you just have to renew them and keep the clients happy every year and take the commission. My pharmacy director. He gets Friday, Sunday off and goes home early every Thursday. His work involves coming in at 9 a.m., attends a few meetings a day at his desk then leaves by 1 p.m. I don't know how much he makes, but I know he owns a $2.3 million home. I was a sales manager for a decade and legit didn't do anything. You get into upper management, you realize everyone is also watching YouTube all day. Aside from meetings, I probably do an hour of work a day. Sometimes less. And the idiots were paying me $150,000 per year base salary plus commission, bonuses and profit sharing. I worked as a night watchman for nearly 30 years. Never made a lot of money but hardly worked at all. For over 2 decades I worked one night watchman job where I worked maybe 40 minutes a shift, the rest I goofed around including sleep. High-level individual contributors in remote positions where their managers only care about deliverables. In layman's terms, they don't manage people and those they report to only care about the end product. They never miss a deadline but only work 20–30% of their working hours. I became a webcam model when I was 21. I never took my clothes off. I didn't even talk. All I did was just sit there and pretend to laugh at people who talked to me. I was in school at the time to be a therapist, so I was good at talking to people. And I would make about $500 an hour. It was sad though. Lots of lonely people out there. A majority of my customers were men who would get off work and come home and go talk to webcam models so they didn't feel like they were alone. But I stopped doing it because people get obsessive and it wasn't safe after I had a run-in with a stalker, but that's a whole other story. The really popular streamers that don't do anything except sit on their ass and watch other people's videos. I'm gonna say this again. It's real estate agents. Quality assurance folks. Girl I knew in the Navy got out, got her bullshit in quality assurance. Makes $450,000 going around to local industrial plants, inspecting them, sitting in her truck while her subordinates inspect them, and then giving the owner, manager, whomever a paper full of their fuck-ups. Backup quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. If you're extremely good at math, actuaries have very good work-life balance. IT architecture. $200,000. You have to know how IT shit fits together, but it's dead simple. I basically just make drawings of what I want other people to build.